Hello and welcome back here to Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, on what's going to be a hot Tuesday morning here for day 14 of the Scenic City Collegiate League season here in 2026. It's the Smokies taking on the Smoky Mountain Rain here in the morning matchup. We'll have the evening here later tonight. Bandits and Red Bats will go at it at 7:30, but it'll have to be the Rain and the Smokies. They're going to have to deal with a hot one here today. For those that haven't checked it out, it's supposed to be mid to high 90s this entire week. Real feel today around 98. Sun's out. It's blazing hot. They're ready to play some softball, though. Here's the Smokies trying to see if they can stay undefeated on the season. They are 13-0 on the year. Rain trying to see if they can take sole possession and knock off the Giants here to hold themselves at second place. They currently hold the run differential over the Red Bats to have second place in the standings. A loss would move them back into third. They'd have to hope that the Bandits can beat the Red Bats again tonight for their second win of the season, possibly, to get themselves back to a draw. But now the Rain will take on the Smokies for the first time here today, as it'll be Alyssa Balcom going to work for this team in white. She'll be the starting pitcher for this Smokies squad. Johnny Patterson will meet her at the plate, the center fielder wearing number 1 here today, as she'll be the center fielder once more. She'll be followed up by Abigail Lozer, the shortstop, wearing number 2, and Allie Shreve, the right fielder, wearing number 8. That's 1, 2, and 3 in the hitting lineup, as the first pitch to Patterson is fouled off to make it 0-1. Underway here for game 1 here of day 14. Kaylin Boudreau will follow up in the cleanup spot. She'll be wearing number 11 behind the plate today, hitting 4th. Madeline Hall will hit in the 5 spot wearing 12. She will be at first base. Lauren Chamerson, the left fielder, will wear number 5 in the 6th spot. Next one stays away, makes it 1-1. Rocrozio, the second baseman, will wear number 6. She will bat 7th here today. Jordan Tong, the third baseman, the second leading OPS getter on this squad, will wear 16. If this one stays high and away, makes it 2-1. She will hit 8. Amanda Ray Leach will then be the DP in the 9 hole today. She will wear number 13. Ava Barnes will follow her up, also DPing today, wearing number 10 in the 10 spot. 2-1 is swung on and missed, makes it 2-2. It's supposed to be another blazer here today. It's going to be like this all week long. We won't see out of the 90s until Saturday. The 2-2. Taking called strike 3. 1 away on the outside fastball. First strikeout for Balcom. 1 down here in the top of the inning. And now it brings up the leading OPS bringer in Abigail Lozer, the utility player. She sits 7th this season across the league, as she'll take the pitch down low for ball 1. Juco Product steps in for the first time here today. The shortstop played a lot of middle infield and catcher for this Rain squad. Shortstop is in primarily where they placed her with Gio Rocrozio across from her. Next pitch is a strike, makes it 1-1. When they haven't really had her between 2 spots in the middle infield, she's been behind the plate primarily. You'll see the 1-1. Takes it high and away for a strike, 1-2. Allie Shreve would come up next. She sits 2nd in OPS this season for this Rain squad. Or excuse me, 3rd, I should say. The 1-2. Taken just a tad too far this time. Burkhart couldn't frame it, 2-2. The 2-2 to Lozer. Taken just a tad too high. Full count, she's able to work it full. And Shreve would come up next, the right fielder. Lozer now coming up for the first time here this morning after Patterson goes down looking for the first strikeout of the ball game. No score here in the top of the first. The 1 out. 3-2 from Balcom. Hits it softly, right-hand side. Horner's there for the line out to right, and that'll be out number 2. Try to see if she could just lay one into right field. Or Horner there to make the play, though. Now it brings up Shreve with 2 down. So now the 1 of 3 Ohio natives steps up to the plate today. All 3 playing in this matchup here today. Jordan Tong, also from the state of Ohio. Amaria Horner, who just made that last out, also from the state. We'll see this one out and away. Makes it 1-0 now to the utility player. Today's right fielders played a lot of 3rd and 1st, primarily for this Rain squad this season. 2 outs, nobody on. The 1-0 from Balcom. Taken away once more, makes it 2-0. Kaylin Boudreau would come up next, the catcher here today, hitting in the 4th spot. Now Shreve, the hard-swinging utility player, has played a little bit everywhere for this Rain Squall. The only place he hasn't played is the corner infield. He'll be lined out to left field. McCole is there on a hard swing, and that'll end the inning. We make it through the top of one. No hits, no errors, no one able to reach. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Smokies will have a chance here to get the offense rolling here in just a moment. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Rain and Smokies battling it out here on day 14 at the hot one once more in the morning matchup. We'll be right back after this quick break. Shelby Buffington will go to work here for this Rain squad. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the first inning we go. No score here after the top half of the frame. Shelby Buffington's going to have a tough test in front of her today, as Kelly Shreve forgot that she had her leg still on her leg in right field. She'll have to go throw that back to the dugout real quick. But it'll be this Rain squad coming out now to defend against one of the most potent offenses we've seen here in the Scenic City Collegiate League. The Smokies, undefeated on the year, 13-0. They have scored at least 10 runs in 11 of their 13 victories, if not run differential them almost every single time. The only time they haven't this year was when Olivia Laney, as the first pitch is taken high for ball one from Buffington, went and threw a complete game and a 5-0 loss. But now it'll be Logan Curry facing off here against Buffington for the first time today. She has a 1-0 count in her favor for the newest addition to Florida Gulf Coast. She will be the center fielder wearing number 6 today. Allie Supin will be her left fielder wearing number 1, and this one is taken for a strike, 1-1. Supin again in left field, utility player wearing number 1. Tessa Jacobs, the DP, will hit third wearing 2, the newest addition to Sanford U. Jasmine Mack will hit the 4 spot, the dangerous product out of Memphis, back in the transfer portal, wearing number 14 at third base. Next pitch taken in the other half for a ball, 2-1. Riley Peshek, the shortstop, once more, wearing number 15, hitting 5th. Macy Burkhart, the catcher, will hit 6th, wearing number 9. Maria Horner, the right fielder, will wear number 11 in the 7th spot. Olivia Hooter will be second baseman in the 8th spot, wearing 3. This one outside once more makes it 3-1. Dana McCool, the first baseman today, she'll be wearing number 10. She will hit 9th. Alyssa Balcom, the pitcher, will be in that 10th spot. She will wear number 8 after working a clean top half of the first. Buffington down in the count 3-1. The next pitch takes it high, ball 4, able to work a walk in the first base runner between either side gets on here today. It's Logan Curry with great speed, nobody out. And now it brings up the dangerous Allie Supin, league leader in average, on base percentage, OPS, stolen bases, hits, doubles, darn near every single statistic except for homers, where she sits currently tied for 4th. And that's about it. First pitch is high and away. It's essentially a pitch out, makes it 1-0. Great speed here from Curry on the base paths once more. She reaches with a leadoff walk as Buffington trying to settle in here in the heat. Against both people, they'll feel over 95 degrees today. The 1-0. Out and away once more makes it 2-0. No cloud coverage to help us out here either. A slight breeze, but nothing really going here. It's going to be a muggy one. We'll have the night match again here between the Red Bat and the Bandits later tonight. That's scheduled for 7:30. So the hope is that by the time the sun starts to set, it'll pull off just enough a little bit here for us. But now the 2-0. Bounces the dirt, makes it 3-0. Curry's going to break. No throwdown. She gets in easily on the slide. Stolen base for Logan Curry. Now Boudreau's going to have a chat with her pitcher. So after a first pitch strike, 7 straight balls thrown by Buffington. And now the dangerous Allie Supin, who also has great speed. She leads the league in stolen bases with 16. The next closest is 9. Comes back up to the plate here. Allie Corson of the Red Bats is the next closest. She still hasn't even hit double digits. The 3-0. Takes it down and away, ball 4. 8 straight balls thrown by Buffington has now put second and first. Still nobody out. Now it brings up Tessa Jacobs, the newest commit to Samford University, former Calhoun Community College product. Somehow the rising junior wearing sleeves. First pitch from Buffington, taken for a strike, makes it 0-1. Jacobs, the usual catcher, trades places with Macy Burkhart quite a bit. Burkhart also has some time in the outfield. Tessa's typically been a battery only this season. We haven't really seen her play anywhere else in the field. See the 0-1. Down and in first strike, makes it 0-2. Just need to get settled in. That's all, Buffington. Chat State product in the circle trying to settle in here. The former U of North Texas product who started there her freshman year. The now rising junior fires off the 0-2. Chops it, shortstop side. Losner's there. Gonna go to third with it in time. They'll get the force out at third. Smart play by the shortstop to cut down the lead runner. 1 away here in the frame. The fielder's choice allows Jacobs to make it on. Supin to second. Jacobs now on. And now it brings up the dangerous Jasmine Mack with 1 away. She had a 3-run homer on Sunday's contest. First pitch hit hard through the shortstop side and into center field. This is going to bring around Supin easily. The throw from Patterson's cut off. Jacobs breaking for third. Throw is not there. Mack into second base. Smokies taking early 1-0 lead. And who else was it going to be? It's Jasmine Mack. Another RBI for Mack. She continues to just rip the cover off the softball. Supin comes in to score once more. Jacobs heads into third, and now it brings up the dangerous Riley Peshek. First pitch taken high, makes it 1-0 to the tall shortstop from the University of Washington. Everybody in the lineup here today, either a commit or a product of a Division I university here for this Smoky squad. Buffington now in a pickle with second and third and 1 away. 1-0 already. The Smokies lead. First pitch swing and drives this one deep out the right center field. All the way to the wall and it'll go. It falls. They collide in right center. Shreve's going to have to try and pick this one up. 2 runs will score. Peshek heads into third base on a stand. It'll be a triple and a bases clearing one at that. 3-0 now your score as Patterson and Shreve are slow in right field. 3-0 now your score. First triple of the year for Peshek. It was going to be a tough play. Both of them trying to run it down. It just kept floating out there to right center. Patterson with a head full of steam. Allie Shreve, not exactly the smallest right fielder. When those two collide, it's going to make a big noise. They both seem to be doing okay, thankfully. Just knock the wind out of each other. But now 3-0 your score. Riley Peshek gets a triple for the first time this season. Finally gets back in with some extra bases, and now she leads the league in RBI. She is tied with Libby Tudor with 22 on the season. Now it brings up Macy Burkhart with 1 away. 3-0 already your score. The Smokies finding early offense again. Jacksonville U product steps to the plate for the first time here this morning. First pitch to her is hammered high, 1-0. Today's catcher steps in with Peshek now at third after the bases clearing triple. Brings home both Mack and Jacobs. The 1-0. Stays away, makes it 2-0. Maria Horner, the right fielder, would come up next. Burke, who has primarily been behind the plate, has played a little bit of the corner outfield as well, has not played anywhere in the infield other than behind the plate. Sees the 2-0. Outside again, 3-0. J-Mac's RBI single and the 2-run triple from Riley Pesic has given the Smokies an early 3-0 lead. The 3-0 takes it high, ball 4. Second walk of the inning now for the Smokies. Runners at the corners with still one away. Now it brings up Horner. Full pitch walk. Now brings up the product out of Oregon State. Horner steps in, one away. Takes this one down and in, makes it 1-0. All right, Horner comes up. The other Ohio native from Miami's Bird. For Ohio natives as well, Jordan Tong and Ali Shreve at third base and right field respectively for this Rain squad. Sees the 1-0. Stays low again, now 2-0. 6 balls thrown by Buffington. We'll bring up Livy Huter next. Give the opportunity here. She is tied now with Riley Pesic at 22 RBIs on the season. She leads the league with her Smoky teammate. The 2-0. Out and away once more, 3-0, 7 straight. Runners in the corners, one away. Burkhart not the type to swipe bags. Pesic at third, great speed to find the outfield. 3-0 from Buffington. Fouls it off, now makes it 3-1. Primarily the right fielder, she's played a lot of the corner, has also done some pitching, just not in a Smokies uniform, funny enough, this year. Played second base as well. 3-0 your score already. Smokies lead over the Rain. The 3-1. Taken for a strike, works it full. Sitting this bottom of the first inning. Already a hot one here in northern Chattanooga. High supposed to be about 95. Already feels like 91 today. The 3-2. Drives this one sky high left field. Jamerson will be underneath it. We'll see if Pesic tries to tag. She will. Here's the throw to the plate. It's a good one. Not in time. She gets in on a stand. Sacrifice fly brings in another run. 2 away now here in the bottom of the first. 4-0. The Smokies lead. Now it brings up Livy Huter. 2 down now here in the bottom of the first inning. 4 have already come across here in the frame. Next pitch from Buffington. Takes it for a ball high. Just had too far. 1-0. Now the Alabama State product comes to the plate. Originally born in Huntsville. Tied for first this year with Riley Pesic and RBI. Next one down and in, almost takes out her ankles, 2-0. Dana McColl would come up next, first baseman. Teammate of the Jacksonville U product first and Macy Burkhart. She reached on a walk earlier. Let's see if she can come around here with a possibility. The 2-0 now to Huter. Takes this one for a strike, 2-1. After back-to-back walks, the fielder's choice put one away on the board after Tessa Jacobs reached. Jasmine Mack and Riley Pesic then cleared the bases. Next one stays outside, makes it 3-1. Before Horner's able to take a sac fly the left field way to at least bring in another run. 3-1 the count, 2 away, runner at first. 4-0 your score. Smokies already lead. Next pitch, takes it high and in. That'll be ball 4. 4th walk allowed now from Buffington. Second and first, still 2 outs. She's just trying to see if she can cool herself off a little bit here. Blaring sun here already. Again, it already feels like 91. Now up to 93. going to feel like around 100 degrees here later today. High of 95. Next 2 days are going to be 96. Friday will be 95, 92 on Saturday, 90 on Sunday. Of course, granted, July 4th coming up, so those thankfully won't be as bad, but we won't see anything out of the 90s until next week. And of course, that's supposed to be when it always rains, right? But now Tatum McColl comes in, second and first, 2 outs. First pitch from Buffington, down and away, ball one. Buffington, who's actually been one of the best, if not the better pitchers this season across the Scenic City Collegiate League. She sits in third place pretty much in every statistical category you could ask of her. Third in strikeouts, third in ERA, third in pitch. This one taken for a strike makes it 1-1. The Chattanooga State product in circle. 33 and 2/3 of an inning of work for her entering in on the day. Just shy of a 4.5 ERA puts her at third, just behind Shamblin and Balcom. 1-1. Takes it up and in. Now 2-1. She now has 30 strikeouts on the year. It's just behind Valerie Pedersen for second with 33. Avery Shamblin's got a firm hold on first place with 44. The 2-1. Drives it hard, left center field. That ball gets down in front of Jamerson. Base is now loaded with 2 away on the single from McColl to left, and it will bring up the top of the order, so Balcom will not hit. But now the base is loaded with 2 outs. And it brings up Curry, who started off this inning. So another knock for the Smokies. They already lead 4-0. Brings up Logan Curry, who walked and was cut down at third her last time. First pitch swing and laces it foul, 0-1. Curry already a stolen base today as well. Former Iowa Hawkeye, now committed officially Florida Gulf Coast. Heads south, continue her Division I collegiate career, and understandably so. Curry with 5 stolen bases now on the year. She's tied with Buter in that top 10. Next pitch taken for a strike, 0-2. She's tied 8th this year with Buter in stolen bases. 0-2. Taken just a tad outside. Buffington thought she got her. I thought so as well at first. Not going to be the case. 1-2 now the count. Bases full of Smokies. Burkhart, Buter, and McColl from left to right on the base paths. 2 outs. The 1-2. Swinging, hits it, shortstop side. Picked up by Recrozio across the first. He would have picked his haul. That'll end the inning. The Smokies do strike for 4. They leave the bases loaded, though, here in the bottom of the first. We go the top half of the second inning here in just a moment. Here from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. Second inning we go. We'll be right back at this quick break as the rain come up to hit. Top of the second inning we go. 4-0 already your score. Smokies taking an early lead over this Rain squad here as we go to the top half of the frame. Falcon going to look to see if she can work a quick second frame here. She'll face Kaylin Boudreau for the first time, the catcher. She will hit fourth. Madeline Hall and Lauren Jamerson will follow her up with 5 and 6 spots. As Falcon comes in to work her second frame. First pitch with her is outside, makes it 1-0. So for Balcom on the year, has only thrown 22 innings worth of work entering in, now 23 after that first inning, of course. Fires off the 1-0. Skies it out to center field. Logan Curry there. She'll make the grab, one away. Brings up Madeline Hall, now the first baseman, left-handed hitter out of Mississippi Christian U. But for Balcom again, she sits at 23 innings of work. She has less than half of that of her Smokies teammate is Avery Shamblin at 47 and 2/3 of work. To say she has been the workhorse of this Scenic City Collegiate League is putting it lightly. This one outside and away makes 1-0. She has 10 more innings of work compared to anybody else this season. Valerie Pedersen is the next closest at 37.2. So Balcom's second best ERA at 2.55, just behind Shamblin. This one's taken away, makes it 2-0. Balcom on the year as well. Top 10 in strikeouts, 14 for her. She sits at 7th, now 15, would still hold her just behind Robbie Van and Emily Farrow, both at 16. The 2-0. Big swing and a miss at the off speed, makes it 2-1. Was the team leader in whip this past season at Oakland U. All now trying to see if she can get after her here. Has not allowed a base runner just yet. The 2-1. Skies it foul down the left field line. Trying to chase it down is Allie Supin. She will not get there. It's out of play. Don't put it past her, though. She would have tried to climb the fence. She's made some crazy defensive plays this year, even in the outfield. Don't put it past her. She tried. 2-2 now the count, one away. 4-0 already your score. Smokies find 4 in that top half of the frame. Thanks to a couple of walks and a couple of hits. Single from J-Mac brings in 1. Riley Patrick clears the bases to make it with a triple, to make it 3-0, and then a sac fly from Horner makes it 4-0. 2-2 bounces the dirt, makes it a full count. Lauren Jamerson will come up next, the left fielder. Hall, primarily first baseman for this Rain squad. Her and Ava Barnes have mostly been the ones playing that spot. She's also played a little bit of right field here this season. The Division III product with 1 away. No 1 on. 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the morning for Balcom. 2 away now here in the frame. 16 strikeouts now. Brings her to a draw with Farrow and Robbie Van for 6th this season. It brings up her former Smoky Mountain Rain teammate now in Lauren Jamerson. Takes it away for ball 1. For those that don't remember from last season, or those that were not tuned in, obviously, Lauren Jamerson, a return to this Rain squad. Alyssa Balcom also here last year in a Rain uniform. She now joins up with the Smokies to create what's essentially a super squad. This one hits softly down the right field line, makes it a foul ball, 1-1. So those two were teammates just this past year. And now they step across from one another once again as rivals. The 1-1 from Balcom. Down in the dirt, she did not offer. 2-1. Gia Crozia, the second baseman, would step up next, given the opportunity here. 2-1 to Jamerson. Dad on the outer half called a strike. 2-2. Balcom trying to work a clean second inning. 2 strikeouts for her already. 2-2 to her former teammate Jamerson. Taken too far outside. Works it full once more. Full count now. Two outs, nobody on. Top of the second inning. 3-2 from Balcom. Chops it foul, stays alive. 4-0 still your score. Smokies lead over the Rain here in the top of the second inning. They're trying to beat the heat at this point. Already a real feel of around 95. We sit at about 88 degrees, the sun beating down. It's going to be a real feel around 100 here later today. Malcolm sets, delivers the 3-2 once more. Hits it up the middle towards shortstop, trying to be there, able to make a play. Patrick on a spin, not able to make the play. Jamerson beats out the throw. Oh, boy. That would have been Sports Center worthy if she'd been able to make the throw in time. Jamerson too quick for it, though. An infield single. And now it brings up the second baseman, Recrozio. First hit of the game for the Reign. With 2 outs now, it brings up the second baseman. Two outs, runner on. First pitch. Takes it high and in, makes it ball 1. Now, Recrozio, the middle infielder, primarily has played second base. Had to do a little bit of shortstop as well when Loser's been behind the plate. The 1-0. Hits it softly, third base side, into left field, a base knock. Back-to-back hits now for the Reign. 2 away. They're trying to get something going. Now it brings up the dangerous Jordan Tong. Tong this season, top 6 in on-base percentage, a 529 for her. She's 8th with an OPS of 1301. The first pitch, taken away, makes it ball 1. He has ripped the cover off the softball this year when she's made contact. He has 3 homers on the year, sits tied for 8th. This one down the way, pick down to first. They're going to say she's out. A pickoff by Burkhart. That'll end the inning. Checks the runner. Recrozio with a late get back. And that'll end the top of the second. No one was there to look at it at first, but it will end the frame. We go the bottom half. 2 hits. A runner does get left stranded. The Smokies will come back up to hit here in just a moment. Tong will be the one that comes back up for the top of third. We go the bottom half of the frame, though. 2, 3, and 4 come up for the Smokies here in just a moment. We'll be right back after this quick break. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's been a hot one here today. So the bottom half of the frame. Scenic City Collegiate League, day 14. We got a new pitcher. It's Robbie Van. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the second inning, we go. 4-0 already your score. Smokies taking advantage here in this hot one already this morning. We go the bottom half of the frame. Allie Stupin, 2, 3, and 4 will come up for this Smokies squad. She'll lead us off. A walk and a run scored already today for the lead run bringer, the lead OPS hitter, the lead, darn near every single statistic you can ask of her, except for maybe in home runs and RBIs. She'll come up now for the second time today. Mississippi State product comes back up to the plate, takes the first pitch down and away from Robbie Van, the new pitcher for this Reign squad, 1-0. As she'll come in for Buffington, who goes through 1. She'll now be the new relief pitcher. Supin on the year, a 698 average, just shy of a 750 or on base percentage. This one stays outside as well, makes it 2-0. 1880 OPS, she leads the league in that category. 30 runs, now 31 for her on the season, 18 RBIs, 7 doubles, 4 homers. She skies this one now to shallow right field. Underneath it will be Allie Shreve. She'll make the basket, grab one away. And now it brings up Tessa Jacob. So now Jacobs comes in, a 330 hitter or entering into the day. 391 on base percentage, 820 OPS, which would be darn good for the majority of the hitters in this league. This one's taken just inside 1 0. Downside is she's just playing on the Smokies, which means your 820 OPS still sits around 10th on the team because you have 6 batters who all have an over 1,000. The 1 0 takes it down in the dirt, makes it 2 0 for the newest commitment of Sanford U, the Division I school in Alabama. 8 runs for her, 4 RBIs, 2 doubles on the year. She has not homered yet, but she has not struck out a single time. She'll now lace this one out to left field. Jamerson able to make the grab 2 away. Bobby Van trying to make a quick work of this one. He's been on a bit of a tear as of late. The rising senior out of Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, the former Choo-Choo last season, now faces the former Smoky Mountain Rain of last year. Now on 2 different teams between these two. Third on the team in OPS. She'll take the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. Former George Mason and Memphis U product, 15-15 OPS. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 533 average, 548 on base, just shy of an 1,000 slugging. She'll now hit this one hard down the line into left field to get past Tong. Single for Max, second of the day, 2 away, and it brings up Riley Pescic. Back-to-back base knocks for Jasmine Mack, and now it brings up the RBI leader in Riley Pescic. 22 now on the year for her. Entering in a 4th place set with that OPS, a 14.29 for her. First triple of the year, hitting her last at-bat that brought in 2. She then came to score in on the Horner sac fly. 1-0 her now as this one stays away. Macy Burkhart would come up next. She walked as well. Was left stranded at third, though. Pescic, U of Washington product. Takes this one for a strike, 1-1. One of 2 from the state of Washington this year. The other one being from the Bandit members. I believe it's Allison Stanley, if I'm correct there. Don't quote me on that, but the 1-1 takes it high. Now 2-1. Pescic on the year. 22 RBIs now, 21 hits, 17 runs, 5 doubles, a triple, 5 homers. Next one taken for a strike, 2-2. 3 stolen bases on the year as well. The middle infield utility player primarily. He's done near every single position but the outfield. The 2-2 off speed fouls it off, stays alive. Bobby Van fits very well for this Bandit squad specifically. She steps in with the rain now as well. She had 4 strikeouts yesterday. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. What was I talking about? And that'll end the inning. Another strikeout for Robbie Van. The rising seniors on a bit of a heater on another hot day here in northern Chattanooga. We go at the top of the 3rd. We'll be right back after this quick break here from northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching from Janet Tate Stadium, the Scenic City Collegiate League, day 14. It's a blazer once more here on this Tuesday morning. Rain and Smokies battling it out. Rain will come back up to hit. They're down 4-0 here through 2. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the third inning we go. First pitch to Jordan Tong is taken for a strike, makes it 0-1. As she'll step in now. A couple of changes here for the Smokies. Tong will not have to face off against one of the best pitchers this year. It's Avery Shamblin, the Charlotte youth product, coming to the mound here to start us off for this third frame. Balcom goes two. She'll sit, take a break now after this heat. Next one stays high now to the third baseman, makes it 1-1. Couple of changes as well in the field now for the Smokies. New first baseman, Laura Patchett, steps in. Tatum McCall now will move over to the bench spot for the moment. Maya Wandal moves into left field. Supin will move into third. Jasmine Mack over to the bench as Livy Uter now moves to second base. Big swing and a miss from Tong, makes it 1-2. Peshek stays it short. Curry still in center. Horner now in right again. And Tessa Jacobs now takes over from behind the plate. So Tong now the third baseman steps in for the first time here against Avery Shamblin. Fouls off the next pitch, still live, 1-2. So Shamblin again, the lead leader currently in every single pitching category you can essentially ask. Pitch, strikeouts, ERA. For her on the year now, 47 and 2/3, a 147 ERA, 44 strikeouts. Looking for number 45 here, the 1-2. Gets her down, 45 strikeouts for Shamblin, one away. High fastball beats her. One down now here in the top of the third inning. Brings Amanda Ray Leach. Now the JUCO product steps the plate, sees this one up and away. As Jacob kind of stabs at it and knocks it up into the air, 1-0. Leach on the season, 7th on the team, and funny enough, in batting average for the primarily PO at the East Central Community College. The 1-0. Swung on it, missed, 1-1. Rise Jr. looking to continue her collegiate career. Officially in the portal. Former Choo-Choo from last season, now reunited with Robbie Van, her Choo-Choo teammate from last year. Swung on it, missed, 1-2. One out, nobody on after the Tong strikeout. Avery Shamblin trying to work through this third inning quickly here, and it's another hot day once more. 1-2. Down to the dirt, 2-2. 1-3 now, slowly making its way in from that first base side. I'm not dictating real motion here, but 2-2 to Leach. Chops it foul, staying alive. Ava Barnes would come up next. Again, 8, 9, and 10 for this Reign squad. Tong goes down swinging on the high fastball. Leach trying to be third, a base runner on today. After that second inning where they were to get fined 2 singles, Ricosio gets picked off at first. Leach stays alive, fouls it off. 4-0 already your score. Smokies fined 4 in the first. But now comes in relief of Balcom after she throws through 2. Now just trying to stay alive here, maybe get on for this first time today. The 2-2. Down and in, couldn't get her to chase. 3-2 now, the count, she works it full. I know I keep talking about it, but again, it's going to be another hot day here. 88 degrees, real feels probably now around 96. Taken down in the dirt, she did not offer, able to draw a walk, one away and a runner on for Ava Barnes. Good work from Leach, able to stay alive in the count and work it. 88 degrees now, feels like 93. Expected around 11 o'clock today, we're going to see maybe around 100 degrees in the real field category. First pitch to Barnes is swung on and missed, makes it 0-1. So Barnes the DP today, primarily first baseman as well. Takes it for a strike on the off-speed 0-2. Shamblin, the Charlotte youth product. The right-hander setting in once more. Already one down, runner on after the strike out of Tong and the walk of Leach. The 0-2 to Barnes. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 away now in the frame. Second strikeout for Shamblin. Now brings up the top of the order. It's Johnny Patterson. She went down looking her first time up. Now steps in for the Stetson U product. Fourth on the team in OPS, 942, just sits shy of that 1,000 marker. Fouls off the 0-1. Speedy center fielder entering in 375 average for her. Third on the team, 474 on base, just shy of a 470 slugging percentage. 10 runs for her, 3 doubles, 4 stolen bases this year. Next one's taken away, 1-1. 8 stolen bases for her. She has been hit 4 times this season, funny enough. The 1-1. Down away, 2-1. Rising sophomore. Get on for the first time today after striking out looking her first time. Beach at first, 2 down. 2-1 to Patterson. Skies at foul once more, 2-2. Very smooth swing for the center fielder. Hasn't hit a home run this year. The way that she swings the bat, though, you'd think she would have at least put out a couple. Again, 3 doubles on the year for her. Only 2 RBIs for 10 runs. She primarily hits at the top of the order. Now skies this one. Deep out of center field. Did we speak it into existence? Curry at the wall will make the grab. I jinxed her. And that'll end the top of the third. Comes up just shy of that center field fence. Curry was backing up. Could not get enough of it. Maybe an extra breeze would have put it out. And now we go to the bottom half of the frame. One runner left on. 1 walk, no hits, no errors. We'll go to the bottom half. 6, 7, 8 come up next for the Smokies. They lead 4-0. Robbie Van will come out to see if she can work another frame here in just a moment. Here from Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, you've been watching here from Janet Tate Stadium, the Scenic City Collegiate League, day 14 on a hot one. We'll be right back after this quick break, the bottom half of the third. Bottom of the third inning we go. 4-0 your score. Smokies lead over the Rain here through the top half of 3. The Rain can't take advantage of the top half of the frame. Robbie Van will look to see if she can work her second clean frame here in just a moment. She'll face 6, 7, 8 of this Smokies lineup. It'll be Burkhart, Horner, and Livy Huter coming up to the plate. So Burkhart, who walked her first time up, the Jacksonville U Proc, the rising sophomore. 324 average entering in for her. First pitch is a strike, going wide. So for Burkhart, 780, or excuse me, a 731 OPS. Technically, that puts her somehow magically at last on the team, which is insane as the next one is taken down away 1-1, because a 731 typically is a darn good OPS number, but somehow the rest of her team is hit so darn well, it just doesn't matter. A 1-1 to Burkhart. Skies it down the right side, foul, makes it 1-2. So a 731 OPS, a 378 on base percentage, 324 average. Nobody on this squad except for one. That is Aurora Paget has a batting average below 300. That and technically Tatum McCool at 233 for her. The 1-2. Off speed, swings right through it, 1 away. Another strikeout for Robbie Van. 1 down now here in the bottom of the third. Second strikeout already for her. And now it brings up a Mario Horner. So Horner steps in with 1 away, sacrifice fly for her in her last at-bat. 375 average, just shy of an 800 OPS. It's ball 1-0. Again, flew out the left her last time to bring home a run. She'll foul this one off, makes it 1-1. She brought around past it. Right fielder steps in once more, just time near 800 OPS for her. Now 6 RBIs on the season officially. A double. No home runs just yet this year. She does have 12 hits. She'll take this one for a strike, 1-2. She found a way to just kind of fill the gaps and fire singles right back up the middle or through that second and first base side. She swung the bat well already this season for the Smokies. 1-2 is hit down the third base line. Off the glove of Tongue. That's a fair ball and into left field. Horner's going to try and turn it into 2. The throw will not come in time. She will get in standing as Tongue couldn't backhand it. She's able to hustle it out. Runner at second, 1 away. It was going to be a tough play at third. It rolls up her arm and ends up in left field. And now it brings up Libby Huter, the new left fielder, with 1 out and a runner on. First pitch taken outside, ball 1. Huter reached on a walker last time up. Team leader and league leader in RBIs currently tied with Riley Pesic, 22 on the year, 16 runs. This one's taken in, now makes it 2-0. Huter down just below Ali Supin in OPS, 1806 for her. 550 average, a 581 on base percentage. So sky this one out to right center field. Patterson's going to make the call this time. Horner will not tag. Throw comes in quickly, almost takes her out. 2 away here in the frame. And now it brings up Tatum McCall. McCall singled to left her last time up. With 2 outs now and a runner in scoring position, she'll take a big hag of this one to go down 0-1. McCall, who faced off quite a few times last year against Robbie Van, the former shoot-you on the mound, the second-year Smoky at the plate. 812 OPS for her entering in. Bounce with an kicks away, gets to third. Robbie Van will cover home, but Horner gets into third base on a stand on the wild pitch. 1-1 now the count, a runner in scoring position for Tatum McCall. A 433 slugging, 378 on base percentage to go with her 233 average. She has gone on a great tick. This one just taken away, 2-1. Wandall will come up to hit next for Logan Curry if given the chance. The 2-1. Skies it deep out to left center field. Jamerson going to have to backtrack to the wall. It's off the base of the wall. It'll bring home a run. Tatum McCall into second. She'll get in on a stand. 5-0 your score. First extra base hit for McCall today. The Smokies extend their lead here in the bottom of the third. 5-0 now your score. They bring home yet another run, and with 2 outs, it brings up the top of the order. First pitch to Wandall is swung on and missed 0-1. So now the DePaul product comes to the plate in favor of Logan Curry. The now left fielder steps in, or excuse me, the now second baseman, I should say. The 0-1. Takes this one outside, 1-1. Wandall steps in, 2 outs, runner at second in McCall. That pitch stays down low, makes it 2-1. Ali Supin will not hit next. It'll be Alyssa Balcom hitting for her. Wandall, a 444 average. She is the one of 6 players on this Smokies lineup with an over 1,000 OPS. Hits this one right back up the middle. Robbie Van on the stab's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Smokies do tag on one more. They leave a runner stranded, though. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 2 hits, 1 run scores. A runner does get left stranded. That'll end the frame. We go to the top half here in just a moment. From Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, you've been watching Scenic City Collegiate League softball. Top of the 4th inning, we will go. Smokies lead over the Reign, only 5-0. Reign will get a chance here to see if they can strike back. They'll have to see if they can do it against Avery Shamblin, though. We'll be back in just a moment here from Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, Scenic City Collegiate League, day 14 on a hot one. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the fourth inning, we go 5-0. Smokies lead here early in this one. Avery Shamble will now face off against 2, 3, and 4 of this rain lineup, and a very dangerous part of it as well. Loser, Shreve, and Boudreaux. They are 0 for 3 combined, but this is part of the lineup you want coming up now for this rain squad. It's this batter's right here. It'll be the shortstop coming up for the first time today, or second time today, the utility player out of Lewisburg College, the JUCO school. First pitch for a strike against Shamblin 0-1. First time she sees her today. She lined out the right her last time up against Falcom. A team leader in OPS, 1374 for her. And an average and on-base percentage, too. Takes this one high, makes it 1-1. 516 average, now just shy of a 600 on base. Entering in, she had 600 on the dot. 12 runs for her, 10 RBIs, 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run for her this season. Swung on and missed, 1-2. JUCO product has been outstanding at the plate. 8 walks to only 5 strikeouts. She has stole 4 bases this year. The 1-2. Guys in right-hand side in foul ground once more. Horner and Padgett racing it down. Horner diving, makes the grab! What a way! I thought it was going to continue to hook foul, maybe make its way to the fence. Horner says, hold on, I'm going to make a play. Makes the side slide and is able to hold on for out number 1. And now it brings up Allie Shreve, who lined out the left her last time. Big swing and a miss, the high fastball 0-1. Shreve, a 324 hitter entering in on the day, third on the team in OPS with an 11-16. 410 on base percentage for her. She leads the team in homers with 4. This one stays away, makes it 1-1 for the Salem U product. 12 RBIs. Sitzer had second, tied on the team with Madeline Hall. Next one swung on and missed. 1-2. Strong swing for the utility player. Double for her this season as well. 1-2. Takes it high and away. 2-2. Two stolen bases as well this year for Shreve. She has walked 5 and struck out 5 times. The 2-2. Fouls it off, stays alive. .1116 OPS now on the year. 4 homers. It's tied with Alyssa Balcom, Jasmine Mack, and Allie Supin for 4th this year. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 away now here in the top of the 4th. Another strikeout for Shamblin. And it brings up Kaylin Boudreaux, who flew out to center her last time up. So Boudreaux, the catcher, steps in. First pitch to her is outside for a ball, 1-0. Hall will come up next. She struck out swinging her last time, but for Boudreaux, with 286 average entering in, 300 on base, 657 OPS. Big swing and a miss, the low fastball, 1-1. Utility player, the catcher. 3 RBIs, 4 runs for her. She does have 2 doubles. Swung on and missed, now 1-2. Played a lot of right field, first base, catcher specifically for this rain squad, pretty much anywhere on that right side of the field. Another 1-2. Skies it. Left-hand side foul ground. Stupin, the new third baseman, trying to make the grab in front of the dugout. She will, and that will end the inning. Another clean frame for the Smokies. No hits, no errors. No one able to reach. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fourth. 5-0 your score already. Rain down to this Smoky squad here through the top half of the fourth. It'll be coming up once more for this Smoky squad. 2, 3, and 4. Stupin, Jacob, and Mac. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll have a couple changes here for the Rain in just a sec. Back in just a moment from Jan Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. Day 14, another hot one. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the fourth inning we go. 5-0 your score. Smokies lead over the Rain here through the top half of 4. Alyssa Balcom going to face off here now as she'll step in for Ali Stupin in this fourth inning. I'm thinking it's the fifth already. First pitch from Robbie Van down in the zone is ball 1-0. So Balcom will step in now for Stupin here as a pinch hitter essentially. Stupin will continue to play the field that I'm aware of, but she'll get the chance here to at least hit in this bottom of the fourth. The 1-0. Takes it in for a strike, 1-1. So what feels like for the very first time this season, Stupin will take a rest. She made the final out in that back of the other inning. Now Balcom comes up, fifth on the team in OPS. She'll take this one for a strike. Now 1-2 to the Oakland U product. The Macomb, Michigan native, a 1233 OPS, 360 average, 393 on base percentage, 840 slugging. See the 1-2. Hits it hard, left field side. That ball's going to get out in the left. Jamerson at least able to knock it down. Balcom will not be able to turn it into 2. Good work by Jamerson to at least cut it off. A single, though, to lead us off here in the bottom of the fourth. Puts a runner on, nobody out. And now it brings up Alora Paget to hit for Tessa Jacob. First pitch to her is taken away for a ball, makes it 1-0. So Paget, the returner for this Smoky squad as well. 267 average for her, a 910 OPS though. We'll take this one down and in for a strike. 1-1 for the first baseman outfielder combo. Former JUCO product out of Crowder College, the now Evangel U NAIA product. She has swung the bat very well here for the Smoky squad. 6 RBIs for her, 3 homers already. Takes this one for a strike, 1-2. Big thing for her as well, you can watch it. She has a great job at just finding ways to put the ball the other way. She has had 2 of her 3 home runs go to right field. 1-2. Runner is on the go. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Balcom stays put. Another strikeout for Robbie Van. And 1 down now here in the frame. Now it brings up Jasmine Mack for the 3rd time today. 2 singles and her RBI for her today. Her run scored as well. Takes this one outside, ball 1. meant to mention the changes as well earlier. Kaylin Boudreau no longer behind the plate. She's now in right field. Ali Shreve moves from right to third. Kendall Frazier goes in behind the plate now as Ava Barnes steps in at first. Hall will still hit as the DP. Everyone else stays the same. This one laced out the center. Another knock. Throw comes in quickly, but not in time to get Balcom. Third single of the day for J-Mac. One away, and it brings up Riley Peshek. So another hit for the Division I product. And now it brings up Riley Peshek 1 for 2 with a triple and a strikeout. He was the first strikeout victim of the day against Robbie Van. She'll see this one down and in for ball 1. Van now already up to 3 strikeouts on the day. She is now up to 19 on the season, if I'm correct here, which I believe I am. The 1-0. Taken down and in once again, 2-0 for the rising senior out of Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, the NAIA school. For Van now up to 19 strikeouts. This one taken away makes it 3-0. Second and first, one down. Her 19 strikeouts now holds her at sole possession of 5th place. She sits just behind Olivia Laney at 27. She's looking to be the 5th player to throw 20 strikeouts this year. This one taken down the heart of the plate, 3-1. Peshek does not get greenlit on the 3-0. Burkhart would come up next here. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Peshek again 1 for 2. Again on for a second time today. Takes it inside for a strike. She thought that was ball 4. Well, pitch to the first 2. Not going to be the case, though. Peshek started the year and is still one of the most dangerous hitters in this Smokies lineup. The 3-2. Taken just a tad low. It will be a walk drawn. Base is now loaded with one away. The base is full now of Smokies. One down here in the frame, and it brings up Burkhart. 5-0 already your score for the Jacksonville U product coming to the plate. 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout for her. She was left stranded at third her first time. First pitch to her is a strike, 0-1. We need Tatum McCole on this Smoky squad as well, who will come up here in the next 2 batters. As well as KK Hagan of the Red Bats, who will face off against the Bandits here later tonight. 0-1. Chop, shortstop side. Recrosio's got it. Does not have a play at third. Throw to first is in time. She had to make a decision on whether or not to tag out Jasmine Mack. The run comes in, so it makes it 6-0. She at least gets the runner out there. Mack was able to at least hold up and not get caught for an interference at all. But now second and third with 2 outs brings up Horner. First pitch, fouls it off her foot, 0-1. That one hurt. She'll limp around for a second here to make sure she's okay. That caught her, I think, on the left-hand side. Somebody said, "Don't you dare cry." I don't know who that was. I think that was Ellie Sue, but I can't tell. 2 outs, runners at second and third. 6-0 now your score. 0-1 taken for a strike, 0-2 now. Horner has doubled and sacrificed fly today. The 0-2 to the Oregon State product. Taken for strike 3. That'll end the inning. Another strikeout for Robbie Van. 20 on the year. She stands at 5th. We'll be right back after this quick break. We go to the top half of the 5th inning. Smokies tack on another run. They do leave 2 more stranded, though. We go to the top of the 5th. Rain will look to see if they can get some offense going here. They'll have the chance now with 5, 6, and 7 coming up. Hall, Jamerson, Recrozio. We'll be right back after this quick break. Top of the 5th inning will go. Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Another Blazer here once more. Day 14 of the Scenic City Collegiate League season. Game 1. Smokies are ranked to battle it out. They lead 6-0 over the Rain. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the fifth inning we go. 6-0 score. Smokies find themselves down, or excuse me, Smokies find themselves up over the Smoky Mountain range. Here through the top of five we go. Madeline Hall, Lauren Jamerson, and Gio Recrozio come up to hit now for this Rain squad. Strikeout and 2 singles between those three. Hall steps in fifth on the team in OPS this year, and 850 for her. Takes the first pitch for a strike, makes it 0-1. Now the Division III product, the left-handed hitter. Louisiana native steps in. 350 on base percentage for her at 250 average. 500 slugging, takes this one high, makes it 1-1. 12 RBIs and 10 runs for her this year. 2 homers and 2 doubles. She has walked and struck out 5 times total. She skies this one now, right-hand side. Wandall in shallow right field makes the grab, 1 away. And now it brings up Jamerson, a single for her in her last at-bat, back up the middle against her former Reign teammate in Balcom. She now faces Shamblin for the first time here today. So Jamerson, 273 average, 333 on base, entering in. Take the first one, laces it left-hand side. Another base knock for Lauren Jamerson. 2 hits on the day. Able to place another one in the outfield. Great swinging for the D2 product. Now runner on with 1 down. Jamerson would get another base knock, her now 10th of the year, and it brings up Recrozio. So entering in on the day, Recrozio, 222 hitter, a 263 on base percentage. 8 RBIs and 7 runs for her. First pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. 4 stolen bases for her this season. She's now been caught once, being tagged out at first on the check down from Burkhart. Back in the third, big swing and a miss, now 0-2. Jamerson at first after her second single of the day. Recrozio trying to follow up her second of her own after putting a knock to left her last time. 0-2. Takes it out and away, 1-2. 6-0 your score. Smokies moving in this one. Gonna stay undefeated on the year. Shamblin looking to work another frame. 0-2. Skies it deep out the right field. Horner having to backtrack all the way back to the wall. She'll make the grab for out number 2. Put a good swing on it. It's kind of died out there in the sky. Horner able to make the grab. Entering in. Had no extra base hits this year and stay that way. And now it brings up the newest hitter, Kendall Frazier, with 2 down now and a runner on. Division II catcher. First pitch to her is down and in, makes it ball 1. So Frazier, who comes in now behind the plate, she'll step in for Tong now to hit. 6th on the team, and OPS is 750. 429 on base percentage for her. Fouls it off, makes it 1-1. Main reason why that her on base percentage is so high is because she leads the league in hit by pitches with 5. She has 4 stolen bases, has walked twice. 3 RBIs for her, 9 runs. 286 hitter. She does have a double this year. 1-1. Skies this one left-hand side. Stupin behind the foul bag or foul line will make the grab, and that will end the inning. Another clean frame for the Smokies. They're able to hold down this Reign offense once more. We go to the bottom half of the frame. 6-0 your score. Smokies lead here through the top half of 5. We go to the bottom of the frame. 8, 9, and 10 will come up here in just, 8, 9, and 1 will come up here in just a moment. Pewter, McCool in the top of the order in just a sec. Reign will head back out to the field once more. 6-0 your score. Smokies lead over the Reign here through the top half of 5 from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Real Phil 95 and really feel it here today. We'll be right back after this quick break here from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Scenic City Collegiate League Softball, Day 14. We'll be back in a moment. Bottom of the fifth inning we go. A couple changes here for the Rain defensively. 6-0 your score. The Smokies lead here in this one. It'll be the bottom half of this lineup coming up. Pewter, McColl, and the top half here in just a moment. First pitch from Robbie Van will be taken high. Makes it ball one. Changes, though, for the Rain. Johnny Patterson now out of this game, currently dealing with, I believe, a head injury here at this point from that collision with Ali Shreve. Shreve now steps into left field as Lauren Jamerson will move into center. The middle infielding duo will now change spots here of Lozer and Recrozio. Speaking of the devil, here's Shreve in left. She'll make the grab for out number one. And now it brings up Tatum McColl. Boudreaux stays in right. Jordan Tong will now move back into the lineup. She will move her way into third base. So Shreve now heads out to left. Jamerson moves it from left to center. Patterson now out. She'll be replaced by Tong. First pitch to McColl is outside, ball one. McColl now a double and a single for her already today. Has swung the bat well against the former choo-choo of Robbie Van, who she saw a lot of last year. Fouls this off. Now makes it 1-1. 20 strikeouts now on the year for Robbie Van. She has the fifth most this season, fifth pitcher to hit 20 strikeouts this year across the Scenic City Collegiate League. She's had a very nice summer here for herself. The 1-1. Fouls it off again, now 1-2. Trying to see if she can find herself a 3 for 3 on the day for the St. Augustine, Florida native, the Jacksonville U product. Teammates of Macy Burkhart and KK Hagan of the Red Bats. The 1-2. Takes it high, can't get it off for 2-2. Top of the order will come up next. Logan Curry will step back in. Two from Van. Stays outside with it, full count now. She's able to work it. After the fly out of Pewter to left. For her third hit of the ball game. Robbie Van, the former Georgia Military College product, trying to get her down. Drives it hard, left center field. This is going to be extra bases once more. It gets all the way to the wall. McColl's going to turn. She's going to look for two. She'll get in on a stand. Another extra baser for Tatum McColl. She is 3 for 3 on the day. Still only one out. McColl finds left center once more. Second time now she's gone to the second on a swing. Hopefully this time she doesn't get left stranded for a third time today as it brings up Logan Curry, who reached on a walker last time. First pitch now swung on and missed 0-1. The former Iowa Hawkeye and walked and was still a base for last time on. She got cut down at third on a fielder's choice. 882 on her OPS entering in on the contest. She sits 7th on the team. Next one driven, left center field. This ball's going to get down and all the way to the wall it'll go. Here comes McColl to score. Throw comes into second. Curry's in on a stand. Another double. 7-0 now your score. Smokies tack on another run. Another double for Logan Curry. Third of the year for her. 9th RBI. And now it brings up Ali Supin again. First pitch to her is a strike, 0-1. One down, runner at second. Now 7-0 your score. He's looking to see if they can get back in that double-digit territory again. The 0-1. Taking for a strike on the off-speed, 0-2. Mississippi State Bulldog steps in once again. The most dangerous hitter this season. Played in that Chill versus Smoke series, the Phoenix City, Alabama native. 0-2. Takes it for called strike 3 on the inner half. 2 away. And another strikeout for Robbie Van. A rarity there. Supin has struck out only once this season. That is the second time she has gone down on strikes. And now it brings up Tessa Jacobs for the third time today. Guys, the first pitch foul, 0-1. Jacobs technically 0 for 3. She did reach on a fielder's choice her first time up. Or 0 for 2, I should say. She flew out to left for a second time. Padgett came in to hit for her in the fourth, and now she comes back here. Next pitch driven, darn, though, down the left field line. Can this one stay fair? It just hooks foul. Oh, goodness. Ooh. That would have been her first home run of the season. She just hooked it foul. The breeze just picked up. You can see that in center field. As that thing came back, just could not keep it fair. It would have been her first homer of the season. It would have been a moonshot. The 0-2. Fouls it off, stays alive. 7-0 your score. Smokies tack on another here. Curry now at second. Jacobs trying to see if she can make it 9-0 and just hooks it about a foot foul of the left field line. Robbie Van trying to see if she can clean up this inning here with a runner at second and 2 down. Third at bat of the day. Again, 0 for 2 is technically she. She does have a run scored when she reached on a fielder's choice. Who out the left her last time was for Paget. Now comes back in. 0-2. Hits it right to straightaway center field. Jamerson able to make the grab, and that one in the inning. Top of the 6th will go. Smokies tack on another run. Rain looking to see if they can get on the scoreboard. Down 7-0 here through 5. We go to the top of the 6th. From Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, been watching Scenic City Collegiate League Softball. Rain and Smokies continue to battle it out. 7-0 your score. We'll be back in just a moment here. North side of Chattanooga, another hot one once more. Day 14, game 1. Smokies and Rain continue to battle it out. We'll be back in just a moment. Seven nothing. Now your score. Smokies tack on another run. They find themselves ahead here once more, in this bottom or top of the 6th inning will go. The Rain will try and see if they can find some offense here. Amanda Ray Leach, Ava Barnes, Jordan Tong. It'll be 9, 10, and 1 coming up to the plate here in just a moment. Leach comes up, has reached on a walk already today, was left stranded at first her last time back in the 3rd. She'll face off against a new pitcher. Josie Crossman will now go to work here for the Smoky squad. The left-hander comes in relief after Shamblin throws 3. First pitch gets airmailed to the backstop, 1-0, and she'll work with her new battery mate. It's Jasmine Mack. Funny enough, both of these players were on the separate squads last season. Mack, the former Smoky Mountain Rain. Crossman, who pitched for the Smokies last year, comes back to the squad for the University of Delaware product. 1-0 to Leach. Drives it hard down the left field line. Back to the wall. It goes off the base of the wall. Leach is going to try and turn this into 2. The throw's a good one. Not in time. Amanda Ray Leach, a leadoff double. Almost a chance at her second homer of the year. Runner in scoring position with nobody out. Oh, I thought that one was going to go. I thought there was a chance for her second homer of the season. Just got a good swing on that first pitch and drove it hard. Now it brings up Barnes for the second time today. Struck out swinging. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1 for the now first baseman. So Leach now at second. Her second double of the year. The 0-1 to Barnes. Skies it foul, 0-2. Barnes entering in on the day. Just shy of a 130 average, a 230 on base percentage for her. She does have a homer this season and double to her name. 4 runs and 2 RBIs for her. The 0-2 takes it in the dirt, will not offer 1-2. 3 walks to her name as well this season. Runner at second, nobody out. The 1-2. Hits it hard down the line. Foul, staying alive. Crossman now comes in relief here of Avery Shamblin. She goes 3, allows no hits. Or not, no hits, no runs. To collect a trio of strikeouts. He does allow 1 hit and 1, or excuse me, yes, it is 1 hit and 1 walk. Crossman now, the left-hander from the University of Delaware, steps back in. The 1-2. Taken a tad too far outside. Mac thought she could have framed it. 2-2 now the count. Jordan Tong will come up next. She struck out swinging her only time up. Now comes in in substitution of Patterson. And now Barnes fouls this off. Still 2-2. Crossman comes in again in relief here now of Shamblin. One of the 3 pitchers primarily been used this year. 10 innings of work for her this season. He has struck out 10 and only walked 3. 2-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 away now here in the frame. Bulls are with the off speed. 1 down now here in this top of the 6th, and it brings up the dangerous Jordan Tong. The Greensboro College product, middle infielder, has played right field as well this season. Now steps in once more. Second time today she will play. First pitch from Crossman. Swung on and missed, foul tip, 0-1. Runner at second, 1 down after the leadoff double by Leach. Rude introduction for Josie Crossman. Now Tong fouls this off, makes it 0-2. She gets a strikeout to release for Spawn. Now trying to limit this rain offense. Smokies technically have 4 pitchers available. It's Balcom, Shamblin, technically Horner as well, who is playing in right field once again, in Crossman. They have not pitched Horner this year for this squad, but the 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, 2 away. High fastball gets her again. Back-to-back strikeouts for Crossman. Now it brings up Lozer with 2 down. Now Lozer 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out to right. 1 in foul ground. This one taken for a ball makes it 1-0 to the utility player. Now the second baseman who started in short has a runner in scoring position here. A chance to maybe drive in yet another RBI. She has 10 on the year. 1-0. Takes it high, 2-0. 12 runs on the year. 5 extra base hits, including a triple and a homer. He has walked 8 times for 5 strikeouts. Now hits hard down the line. Foul, 2-1. Allie Shreve would follow her up, given the chance. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out to left. Trying to see if they can jumpstart this rain offense. They find themselves down 7-0. They have a runner at second here. And a Ray Leach. 2 down, the 2-1. Hits it softly, first base or second base side into right field, a base knock. Leach gonna hold. The throw comes in. Padgett gonna cut off. Lozer into second. She's in on a slide. Great base running from Lozer. Saw the throw was gonna be halfway into the infield and broke. Now second and third with 2 away. Padgett was there to get the cutoff, but unfortunately for her, there was no way to cut down Lozer. She was too fast to second. And now Allie Shreve with a chance here to see if she can drive in RBIs number 13 and 14 possibly. 7-0 your score, second and third, 2 outs. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. So after a leadoff double, Crossman gets 2 to go down on strikes. He gives up the single now to Lozer as Wendell couldn't pick it at second. Leach at third, Lozer at second. Good speed here on the base path. This one taken high, 1-1. You can find the outfield. You can easily bring in at least 1, 2 with a good chance. Lozer can fly. Boudreaux would come up next. He's 0 for 2 as well. The 1-1 to Shree. Hits it softly, back up the middle. Piece of it picked up by Crossman. Now Patrick trying to make the throw to first. She airmails it into right field. 2 runs will score. The Rain get on the board as Pesek tried to be quick and just flings it by Paget. Runner on with 2 away. Crossman got a piece of it. Pesek tried to make the play. Just throws it by Paget on a missile that almost ends up in right. A good try, just could not get her down. And now 7-2 your score. The Rain get on the board and it brings up Boudreaux. So now right fielder who started off behind the plate faces Crossman first time today and drives it hard down the left field line. Making her way to it will be Huter in foul ground. She'll make the grab and then the inning. So the Rain do strike. They find 2 here in the 6th. We'll go to the bottom half of the frame. 7-2 now your score. 2 hits, 1 error. 2 runs do come in. Smokies will look to see if they can respond. 4, 5, and 6 to come up. It's a good part of the lineup to have coming into the bottom of the 6th. We'll see if they can find something here. We'll see if Robbie Van goes another frame. It looks like she's ready to go. We'll be right back after this quick break from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Another hot one on this Tuesday morning. Day 14, Game 1. Rain and Smokies battling it out. 7-2 now your score. The Smokies lead. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the 6th inning we go. 7-2 now your score. Rain find themselves back in this ball game. Now only down by 5 to come in. We'll have a new hitter. Maya Wandal will come in now. She'll hit for Jasmine Mack. As it'll be her and then Alyssa Balcom coming up here in just a moment. So we're going to get a little weird again on the scorecard, and I apologize in advance. Robbie Van will face Wandal for the 2nd time today and get her to swing through the first one to make it 0-1. So Wandal steps in 2nd time today. He lined out to the pitcher her last time in 11.09 OPS for her. That's the last batter on this Smoky squad with an 1,000 OPS. She'll take the next one to make it 0-2. She is 1 of 6 this year. 11 runs, 7 RBIs, 4 doubles for her. She has yet to homer. 6 stolen bases on the season. The 0-2 takes it high, can't get it off for 1-2. Alyssa Balcom will hit for Pesek coming up next. Nobody on, nobody out the 1-2. Stays away with it now, 2-2. Wandal, who got a line out to the mound her last time. The DePaul product, rising sophomore from Indiana. Makes her way to the south. We'll see the 1-2. Comes in and hits her right on the front foot. Now puts a runner on with nobody out. So Wandal gets on for the first time today via the hit by pitch. And now it brings up Balcom. So Balcom comes in. Laura Paget will hit next for Burkhart. From the looks of it. First pitch is taken a tad too far outside. Frazier thought that was a strike. 1-0 now to Alyssa Balcom. She came in and singled and came around to score back in the fourth. The 1-0. Skies this one, deep out to right center field. Trying to get to it is Jamerson. Able to make the running grab. No throw in. It'll be one away. One down now here in the frame is Jamerson, the new center fielder. Came in for Patterson not too long ago. And now it brings up Paget. 0 for 2. Has struck out and brought in a run on an RBI ground out. Swings and fouls the first pitch off. I don't know where I got sing from twice. Paget steps in. Next pitch swing and fouls it off once more, makes it 0-2. She struck out already here today against Robbie Van. Get another opportunity here coming in now, hitting for Burkhart. Warner will come up next, so we'll get to a standard part of the lineup here in just a moment. Runner at first, one down. The 0-2 to Paget. Hits it again, foul, stays alive. Will not go down without a fight. The NAIA product, the lone player on this squad. Not committed to or a product of a Division I school. But she's been one of the better hitters anyway for this Smokies squad. The 0-2 fouls it off once again. Will not go down without a fight. We missed out on a lot of Alora Paget last summer due to a right muscle injury in her right leg. That limited her mostly to being as a pinch hitter. She couldn't really play the field or run. But now the 0-2 once more. Taking a tad too far outside, 1-2. Horner would come up next. 1 for 2 with a double and a sac fly. She struck out looking her last time. Paget now looking to see what she can do here in the bottom of the 6th, 7-2. Next one comes in. Did it clip her? It did. Another hit by pitch. Wandell gets into second. She kept going, didn't realize that it was a hit by pitch. So now 2 runners on with 1 away. And it brings up Horner once again. So now the right fielder, Horner, already a highlight reel play and foul ground earlier in this contest. The double that she was left stranded on at third. Swings the first pitch to go down 0-1. She was the second strikeout victim of Robbie Van back in that 4th inning. The 0-1. Swung on and missed 0-2. Second and first, 1 down. 2 hit by pitches already, but a fly out to right center. Horner trying to get on for the second time today. The 0-2. Skies it shallow, trying to make the play. Can't get there as low, so the runner gets down. Ball comes into second. Out at second. They will cut down Paget. Tough play there as the ball just was everyone was holding, seeing if Loser can make the running almost Jordan-like jump to make the grab. It cuts down Paget at second as Jamerson makes the throw in fast. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. First pitch taken for a strike. Runner will go. Horner gets in on a stand. An easy stolen base for her. No worry to make the throw down. Buter now comes in 0 for 2 with a fly out to center and left. She's blocked and been left stranded at second. Hit this one first base side. Picked off by Barnes. Easy play, ends the inning. No runs put on. They get through it. And we go to the top of the 7th. 2-7 your score. 2 runners do get left stranded on 2 hit by pitches. 1 hit, no errors. We go to the top half of the frame. Top of the 7th we go. Rain now need to find 5 to keep this ball game alive. 5, 6, and 7 will get the chance to do it. Jamerson's already got 2 hits. Recrocio's got 1. We'll see if they got a chance to do it here against Josie Crossman in just a moment. We go to the top of the 7th. 2-7 your score. Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, Janet Tate Stadium, Game 1 of Day 14 of this 2026 summer. And the Smokies hold on, stay undefeated. Can the rain work some magic? We'll find out here in just a moment. Top of the seventh we go. 7-2 your score. Rain, last chance here to bring this one back. Paul, Jamerson, or Crozio. Chance here, they'll need to find 5 to work some magic and bring us to a bottom of the 7th inning possibly. Josie Crossman trying to settle in here and get these final 3 outs to call this ball game on what's been a very hot morning here. A little past 11:30 on the eastern side. First pitch to the lefty. Driven out to center field. Logan Curry back to the wall. All the way she'll go. It's gone! Madeline Hall with a leadoff solo shot to center. Curry kept backtracking all the way to the wall. She'll go. It just gets over her head. And the Pineville, Louisiana native goes to deep center. Third home run of the year for Hall. First home run of the day. And it's 7-3. And now it brings up Jamerson here in this top of the 7th inning. 2 for 2 already, 2 singles. She's been left stranded both times. The Barton College rising redshirt senior. First pitch swinging, shortstop side. Peshek's got it, throws to first, in time, 1 away. And now it brings up Crozio, the now shortstop, who started off at second base. Trying to get on for the first time or second time today. She is singled and flown out to right. She was caught though at first when she got on a pickoff from Macy Burkhart, the now lone West Virginia native. Take the first pitch high, 1-0. For Crozio, the former Lindsay School cadet. Her older sister Karina, also on that UT Martin squad this past year, the rising junior. Low 1-0. Swung on it, missed 1-1 to the left-handed hitter. Crozio, who also started her collegiate career at St. Bonaventure with her sister Karina. Both made it to UT Martin this past year. Now the 1-1. Fouls it off, 1-2. The home plate umpire is trying to help someone out there in center trying to find that home run ball. Past season, though, 33 games played, 18 starts. The 1-2 with 1 away. Fouls it off, stays alive. Kendall Frazier will come up next. She is 0 for 1 with a fly out and foul ground to third. Health and human performance major steps back into the plate here. 8 RBIs, 8 runs this past season. 362 on base percentage at UT Martin. Guys, this one foul, staying alive still. 1-2. Oldest sister Sophia actually played at Canisius College in Marist View. Her brother Casey also wrestled at WVU in Northern Michigan. The 1-2. Skies it down the left field line, foul, and a family of athletes for the Recrozios. Again, her older sister Karina, also with her at UT Martin this past year, started her collegiate career in Niagara, transferred to St. Bonaventure with her sister. They both went to UT Martin this past season. Again, her older sister Sophia, the former Division I softball player, her brother Casey, also the former wrestler, now a lieutenant in the Army. 1-2. Bouncing in the dirt now, 2-2. Crozio now trying to stay alive here. Kendall Frazier would come up next, the catcher from Florida. 2-2. Comes inside too far. It clipped her. I thought it did. I thought I heard the sound. It will be a hit by pitch. It will be a runner on with 1 away. And now it brings up Frazier. It sounded like it clipped something there, and it was indeed a piece of Recrozio, so it will be a runner on with 1 out. Second time she's reached today. And now it brings up Frazier for the second time. First pitch to her is in the dirt, 1-0. Crossman just trying to settle in after giving up the leadoff homer. She does get Jamerson to ground out to short. Now hits Recrozio. The Longwood, Florida native, the former Lyman Greyhound, Young Harris College Division II school. fouls this off now. The rising senior 1-1. One out runner on. Frazier seeing what she can do here. Came in to hit for Jordan Tong back in the bottom of the fourth. Tong now back in at the top of the order after Patterson had to leave the game. 1-2 now the count. She fouls this off. 7-3 now your score. Solo shot from Hall has made this a 4-run ball game. The Reign have been the lone team to keep it close with the Smokies this season. They've been the lone team to keep them to single digits and not be run differential. The 1-2. Chops it, third base side. Supin will go to first with it. Throw is in time, 2 away. Recrozio still in at second, 2 down now. And it brings up Manda Ray Leach with one more chance here for the Reign. Reign down to their final out. It brings up Leach, already a double and a walk for her today. She has reached twice for the Newton, Mississippi native. East Central Community College product, the rising junior. 2 outs and a runner at second. Chance to bring in an RBI, possibly make this a 3-run game. 2-out swing. Takes it up and in, now makes it 1-0. Leach, the former Choo-Choo last season, primarily pitcher this last year. Hit over the last summer with the Choo-Choos, but college level has not done so. This one taken inside 2-0. Thrown on a second, not in time. Recrozio's in on a slide. She was not going to get picked off this time. No chance. 32 appearances, 4 starts for Leach this past season at EC3. The 2-0. Chops it back to the mound. Crossman turns, fires first in time. Ball game. Smokies hang on once more. They take it to 14-0 on the season. As that will end it here. 7-3 the final. The Smokies stay undefeated on the season. They take it over the Smokies. Over the Smoky Mountain Reign. They hang on once more. Reign have been the only team to keep them in trouble this year. Second time they've not had a run differential or at least a double-digit victory. And that will turn it out here. 14-0 now on the year. Rainfall to 6-8. They are in third now officially. The Red Bats hold on to second at 6-7. They'll have a chance to claim sole possession here with a victory tonight over the Bandits. Red Bats and Bandits again battling it out here later tonight. That will be at 7:30. So for those trying to tune in, check it out tonight here at 7:30. Hopefully a little bit colder than what it is right now, because if you haven't noticed, again, it's been another hot day. It is currently 90 degrees as a regular feel. The real feel currently is more around 97. It's supposed to hit a real feel of around 100 here eventually tonight. We will see. The wind is at least starting to pick up a little bit to cool us off. But 7:30 tonight, Red Bats take on the Bandits. It'll be Reign and Smokies again tomorrow at 10 a.m. They'll have to go battling it out once more. Then Bandits and Red Bats will take off again tomorrow night at 7:30. That's where it currently stands. That should be how it looks right now. The next time we'll see the Smokies play a new squad, it'll be the Red Bats on July 2nd. They'll get the 10 a.m. once again. So for the 4 Smokies, they'll have 3 straight days of morning matchup before they finally get a prime time on July 3rd. That'll be the day before the 4th of July and 7:30 nighttime against the Bandits. But for the Reign, they'll play again tomorrow against the Smokies at 10 a.m. They'll then play the Bandits at 7:30 on July 2nd. They'll get the morning matchup against the Red Bats on July 3rd. That will wrap it out here. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. 7-3 the final. Smokies hold on to take the victory. Alyssa Balcom will take the win. She goes the first 2 and holds on, gives up no runs through those first 2. She'll take the victory here. Shelby Buffington will take the loss, unfortunately for her. She gives up 4 in that first frame. Robbie Van goes the final 6. She puts out her final 5. She puts out a very solid outing for herself. She only gives up 2 runs. With that being said, that'll turn it out here. Thank you everyone for tuning in. 7-3 the final once again. Smokies take it once more. Falcon will take the win. Shamblin goes 3 after her. Crossman finish up the final 2. We'll have the 7:30 nighttime match. Red Bats take on the Bandits in prime time once more. We'll hopefully see you here later tonight. If not, we'll see you tomorrow morning. These teams will battle it out again here in the morning matchup at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in here from Janet Tate Stadium, Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been watching City Collegiate League softball. Day 14, game 1. Night match here later tonight at 7:30. Bandits and Red Bats will go at it. Smokies stay undefeated, 14-0. Rainfall 6-8. Red Bats trying to see if they can claim sole possession of second. Bandits looking for their second win of the year. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you here later tonight. If not, have a safe rest of your day.